Creatives, welcome to the daily pick a card and birthday reading for September 28th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 9 of hearts. Before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, a 10 of hearts. All right, so I read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We talk about that energy that's today, the 9 of hearts, the low vibe, high vibe, Libra energy, first deacon, Venus, that air, cardinal quality, and see what we might bump up into today given the cards that are in front of us. So then we're going to wish the 9 of Hearts a very happy birthday. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you help yourself in your manifesting abilities by giving you some clue as to how you might raise your vibration in whatever area the card is giving you. All right, let's turn over card number 1. We've got the Ace of Diamonds. That's a lovely card to be getting today. It's all about having that opportunity coming your way. It is sun energy. So look to your sun position and see what's there. It'll give you another clue to see what else you might filter through, whatever card that might be. And if you are a 9 of Hearts, that would be the 7 of Clubs for you. So not an easy card to have as a sun card, but for an Ace of Diamonds, you know, it is you really having that ability to see the value in letting go of what no longer is serving you. Might not be easy, it might not be what you want, but the more you do it, the more you understand and realize that it opens up the better opportunities for you. That new start, that really beautifully, highly intuitive, grounded start for an opportunity that is you attracting really what you need today. If you pick this card, especially what you need today to create some opportunity to better yourself, either the value you hold about yourself, or it could be about other people, places, and things. But it is about value, and it is about understanding how you bounce off that to understand and realize a better value of whatever it is. You, someone else, some place, something, some skill, some talent, all there for you. Nice. All right, card number 2, an 8 of Spades. So we're looking at Rahu energy here. This is about taking that moment to really contemplate where you are at right now, right where you sit, and can look and really see the inner scape of who you are and how you're doing with that. This is the Chariot card in the Cards of Truth. It is activated around the age of 42. So if you're in that vicinity, 42 is a very interesting card to really kind of get triggered for you. If you're younger than that, you've got that to look forward to. And having this 8 of Spades is all about you taking care of you and how much energy and time you put into that and how successful you are at it. And, you know, it's just a balancing time out. That's what it should be used for. Always timely. And yeah, it's really a great card for you to get because it is definitely daimon and spirit guide led. to bring what source needs you to sit and think about how you take care of you. All right, card number 3. We've got a reversal. This is the 7 of Hearts. So the 7 of Hearts in reverse just could be the energy that we get triggered by today, or it could be some energy that we bump up into and have to deal with. It'll be the lower vibration of that energy, but these reversals are always timely and often really necessary to take that moment to see where we need to tweak our thinking about something. And in this case, being a 7 is the Saturn, deeper life lessons, learned the little bit harder way. It's the red suit, so it's not as strong and coming through in a masculine way. It's in more of a softer feminine way. It's the Death card in the major arcana, so we are looking to let something go, to transform something that is a necessity to transform. So yeah, it is not going to be that obvious being in a reversal, especially for a heart reversal. So it's going to feel some kind of emotional disconnect. You could be feeling like you've got rose-colored glasses on, and it's going to be a little abrupt to have those really kind of torn off your face. And the situation is going to be undeniably in your face. That's the way these 7s work. So, but it is about you. It's about, as I said, a timely transition that you need to figure out the ending around. And why? So that you can have a new beginning. So as I said, it's not gonna come easy being reversed. So this could be you being triggered into feeling like you're being victimized, or that it's some kind of emotional grieving that you've got to do. It can be feeling that way from being duped, realizing that you've been tricked or deceived emotionally, taking on someone's baggage that in a relationship that's been conditional, feeling unappreciated, unheard. Yeah, it's not an easy one to take a look at. But the thing about the reversals is to just remember that they are always timingly and always in the right measure. You can do as little or as much of it as you feel fit to do. It's beautiful in that way. So, yeah, and how to take action with that being what it is. So, it's to see what comes up, what gets triggered, what energy you are experiencing that feels like a desire or an impulse. It could come through like a block, feeling unable to deal. And you're just going to sit with that, and you're going to allow it, and you're going to identify it, and you're going to ask for help in knowing that your daimons and your spirit guides have brought this because it's ready to be healed. You're ready to have a look at it. You're ready to take a piece of it on. And your daimons are there to help you find the clarity and the balance within it. We're in Libra season. It's all about balance. It's all about justice. If you've been hurt in some way, or some fashion been put in that victim seat, then justice is coming around. The thing about the justice card, if it has been you being the perpetrator, right? Or trying to victimize someone else with this card, have things go your way. And now it's become very obvious that you've been found out. So it can be that kind of trigger as well today. What are you to do with it? Same process, taking a deeper look why you're doing it and how you can change the behavior. So, right, the justice card, it will come back to put you in check as well. It is really having that accountability and finding, well, accepting the consequences and then finding the integrity to get yourself out of it. It's a reality check, in other words. And you're to do the work. That's it. Plain and simple. So best of luck, whichever way it is, and figuring it out and how to emotionally take care of yourself better. It's in a really good position today to do exactly that. It could be coming from some kind of old family karma that you find yourself in this pattern of either victimizing or being the victim and allowing that, or feeling like you are just on this path that it's gotten you through whatever situations in the past and it's worked for you, but no longer. It's the Nine of Hearts energy today. It's K2 energy. It's about releasing old family karmic, meaning action, that has been done over and over and over and ingrained so deeply that you just don't know. You don't see it. It's just done. But now you're seeing it. That's what this is. That is your piece of the puzzle that is here to enlighten you in how and when to let something go. Some preconceived notion or idea that no longer is serving you. Okay, so the Nine of Hearts is semi-fixed. This is triggered, activated with the Seven of Diamonds. So if you have a Seven of Diamonds in your chart, this is meant for you, particularly. And even if you don't, you are to take a look into that K2 that you have and figure out what it is that needs to be tweaked and let go of. So it is an emotional clearing. It is the Death card. So you are to look for better solutions that serve you better, that transformation that's completely necessary to end. And again, the Nine of Hearts, right? Because it's that ending connotation. It is you doing you better. All right. So, all together here for the collective for the day. This is going to be interesting. So, for the Nine of Hearts energy, I do need to express the lower vibration around that. So if you run into that during this Seven of Hearts experience, it's something of a emotional matrix of yourself. It is being stuck in that and feeling like you need to self-sacrifice. that you're in some kind of a conditional love relationship that feels manipulative and bitter on either part, maybe both. So your job is to stop and pull the string on it, because what you're going to find is this beautiful discovery of what needs to be let go of. It is going to lighten your load today. This Nine of Hearts energy is the Fool energy, so it can be adventurous. It can be this lovely, interesting, creative way to have faith in the adventure and let that shit go. Unload that emotional DNA trauma that you've carried with you, and find a better way to do you. Okay. So that's exactly what we're going to get the opportunity to do. We've got this beautiful Ace of Diamonds going to be here looking out for us. We're going to see it. We're going to understand it. It's a reflection. We're bouncing now energy outwardly to have that come back to us in this mirrored understanding of betterment around who we are. We're going to have time to contemplate exactly that, asking Source for that balance, that help, that assistance in finding the clarity and the balance and how we're taking care of ourselves. And in this case, emotionally, so that we can do better by who we are at our core. Giant leap forward. Take that Fool energy of today, this Nine of Hearts, beautiful. Flipping it, making it balanced, and this beautiful Libra cardinal energy that is just going to open up a gorgeous new way of being. Nice. All right. Happy birthday, Nine of Hearts. You are a very special card to be. This is such lovely energy with this being fulfilled through unconditional charity. The nines are givers. This is your true, loving, generous nature and the best of light. Successful, manifesting. That's what you have. That's in your toolbox. And knowing that your path in this life, what you're here to do, is to cleanse and move forward with a lighter heart. This is you doing all of that DNA clearing. It's really pretty remarkable when you think about it. And to understand that what gets in the way of that for you is that getting stuck in that matrix of self. So what does that look like for a Nine of Hearts? Where would you go to have a look at that? Would start with your ecliptic and with your K2 energy. You're a semi-fixed card, so you get triggered by that Seven of Diamonds. So every time that Seven of Diamonds comes around for you in your daily or your the energy of the day, when a Seven of Diamonds day comes around, pay really close attention. Things get heightened for you during that time. And as well as having to look and understanding that Seven of Diamonds trigger. You got to let something go. It is you knowing whatever it is isn't good for you anymore. That is your life path. For you, that's the Four of Hearts. You are to seek stability, that comfort, that joy, that being ensconced in the taking care of your abode, finding that sacred space, creating it. You, Libra, Cardinal, just beautiful energy to see where you need to take it. Of course, it's a truth finding position as well. This first deacon, really wanting to understand from the heart what the truth is. It's how you figure out who you are, what needs to be let go of, what gets triggered, what needs to be cleared and opened for something better to come through. It's all about that outward searching to bounce back as to what you need to keep you out of that searching for stuff that keeps you trapped, that spiritual materialism, that constant need for something to keep you busy and keeps you from the discovery. It's like you're putting all the work into discovering, but it actually holds you back from discovering. Love the catch-22s. They're always like that. And for you, that Pluto position that you have with the Eight of Hearts now, that is again a tricky one because you're that seventh house bounce to figure yourself out. And that is all about finding that inner emotional balance of who you are. You look for it as an outside source to bounce back to give you that validation that you're seeking, which is really what you need to be building with that Four of Hearts. And it's okay to do that, but not to spend too much time on it. You really got to figure it out rather quickly. And that brings in that King of Clubs in your Rahu. It brings in the Seven of Clubs in the Sun sign. It even brings in that Five of Diamonds on your Moon because, of course, the whole chart is activated, but these are some key positions as to how you can find the stability that you crave, that Four of Hearts. You'll always be able to do that. That's what that is there for. You'll have enough emotional stability to be able to do this. And you'll work it through with that Club, Seven, and King. You're going to have to do the work on that one to let it go, but therefore clarifying what needs to be let go. What's victimizing you? What doesn't feel right? Where you feel you need to manipulate and victimize other people. It's all there. It's all in your chart. It's all your light and shadow to work through. So that's how you figure it out. Don't rely on that Eight of Hearts. That's what trips you up. You'll stay too stuck in looking for it in other places. Means that you are kept busy doing that when you need to find that time to just settle into who you are at your core to validate your emotions from within. It's a beautiful card to have there. And it is finding that balance, that sincerity within for yourself. It's almost like having a marriage between you and you. Your outer you and your inner you, so that you can have that conversation of why that keeps happening. You'll find your answers as to what you need to have let go of. All right. It's a lot today, isn't it? It's beautiful, but it's exactly that. Let's see what you get for the Creativity Oracle and find out where you are being invited to take a look to possibly give you something important to work with to raise your vibration. Evolve. Creative ideas evolve out of the invisible and profound nothingness of proverbial consciousness. I'm going to have to read that one again. Creative ideas evolve out of the invisible and profound nothingness of proverbial consciousness. So it is kind of exactly that Eight of Hearts energy. What happens when you get triggered into looking for your emotional validation to ground yourself, that life path Four of Hearts, it is really nothingness. The ideas that come back to you are to be explored and thought about and contemplated. It's all in taking that time out for yourself to do that and let things go as they come up that you see need letting go. That is your thing that you need to do. And every time that you can do that, you create a consciousness of you. Wow. All right. Let's see what you get for the spirit and nature. You get the Jack of Clubs. Okay, so you do have this in your chart. It is in your Mercury position. This is fast-paced learning how to do you better, more intellectually seeking a path to do all that work we were just talking about. Having those original ideas come through, very creative, bouncing. It's okay to bounce, but just don't stay in that need to bounce. You're going to have to take it, that ace, because it's a reflection of you at your core. The moon, the Two of Clubs, beautiful energy here. Moon, Emperor, emotion, finding what works, getting answers to your questions, and then putting them to good use with Strength, Mars card. Beautiful energy for you to do exactly that. Find your strength. Find that balance and really understanding who you are at your core. Very, 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 very nice. Okay. There's a certain maturity that's going to be needed to do this as well. And harder for the Jacks to do exactly that because they are a young energy. So it's going to be a little work to ground through that exploration, but you're going to want to just keep a few things in mind, which would be that about the King, right? A lot of work to do, but you've got that on your Rahu, so it is letting go, deconstruct, self-revelations through surrendering whatever you've been telling yourself from what's been bouncing back. You got to get a clearer, more focused vision about that. So that is where you'll be able to ground more into that beautiful ecliptic card of yours. All right. Let's see what you get for the Wishcraft card. Candle magic. Every day things get better. It's a little work, but every time that you can accomplish slowing that bounce down of that inner validation that you're seeking to stay on your ecliptic path, because that's all you're really trying to do. So every time that you can slow that process down, you'll be able to figure out what it is that needs to be let go of or tweaked or let go. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Happy birthday, Nine of Hearts. Beautiful energy that you're providing everyone today. Beautiful. So let's all do this with kindness, curiosity, generosity. It's that kind of day too. Random acts of kindness just for the feel goodness of it. And you'll make the world a better place. I love it. Okay. Carpe diem. Best of luck to everyone on your creative journey.